My name is Saran and I'm 15 years old. I study in 9th grade. Anything my dad tells me to do, I'll do in the ministry, like maybe leading teams or like even like being part of the team. I love it. It's fun getting to work with like new people almost every month. When I was like 3.5, I was playing with my friends. I had learned a week before that being born into a Christian family doesn't make you a Christian. You have to make the choice. And I just walked up to my dad and I was like, I want to accept the Lord. So that's how I found the Lord. First time I met my brother, I was around like 6. He was kind of high on sniffing glue, even though he was only like 8. A lot of the kids in Nepal sniff glue and are into drugs because they can't afford good food. If they sniff like cheap glue, they'll feel full for some time. My mom had seen him a few days before that and he'd said he wanted to get off the street. His dad was like a drunkard. He'd beat up his family almost every night, come home drunk, spend all the money on gambling. So he said that he was like more safer on the streets with like this gangs and stuff. The first time I met him, he didn't really talk much. He took a bath. After he took a bath, I remember playing with him, and then that was the time I kind of like thought in my mind saying, I want him to be in our family. I want to be with this person not just today, but like every day. I read the Bible. I started reading the Bible with him. It was a kid's Bible. I went through almost the whole Bible. He was having a lot of like demonic attacks. He was like having nightmares and like suddenly he would feel like he was being pressed down by something. As he was going, I found out he had like this necklace of a god, the god of destruction. So I told him to like take off the necklace. Once he took it off, I gave him a cross, and like ever since then I don't remember him having any of those attacks. Even though it was like a small necklace, that like changed his life, and it kind of changed the life at home also. There was a lot more peace with him around. And after a week, my parents said he might have to go to an orphanage and not stay with us. And that time I remembered like hadn't told them that I want him in the family. So I made up all these excuses of why he can't leave, and then in the end I just told them I want him as my brother. We fostered another brother. His name is Sujan. It was maybe like a year and a half, maybe 2 years after we got Samir that Sujan came into our family. We rescued many street children as like a family, but I don't know, in Samir and Sujan it was like special, and we didn't want them to leave. Even though I'm younger than Samir and Sujan, they both really respect me as if I was like a bigger brother to them. No matter how much like I would irritate them and they would irritate me, we would always like love each other. We three really loved music, so like we played like the guitar together. Sometimes we played like blast the music on speakers and just like dance. So that was some of the fondest memories I had with them. Sujan is staff member of a DTS in Lucknow, and Samir is in Denmark, and he's like a volunteer youth leader in a school. I really like sports, and like I like working with like street kids especially, so I would love to be doing like a sports ministry. That's how I fell in love with like children's ministry. It was because I had 2 brothers come in and they were such awesome people. They're the reason I love children.